It's been over 500 days since we've last saw Rebirth Island into Warzone, and now it's making a comeback in the Season 3 update, and it's bringing some new quality of life changes, overall gameplay dynamics. But will it be enough to save Warzone? Let's talk about it. So now I'm going to start this off with a question. I normally don't do this, but I feel like this is going to break the ground ice for how Rebirth Island will in fact save Warzone in the long run. So for my Vanguard and Cold War people who dropped in during that life cycle, let me know what you guys are thinking on that aspect of Rebirth Island returning versus my newcomers that picked it up either Warzone 2 or Warzone 3. Let me know how you guys are enjoying Rebirth right now. Is it everything that we all hyped it up to be, or is it just another flop and another map that Raven ended up throwing at us actually? Definitely feel free to comment below with your thoughts on that question. I will respond to every single one of you guys with my backing opinions for you. So let's just try to spread some good vibes, some good community, and let's overall see how everybody is feeling about Rebirth Island and Warzone as a whole. Now, aside from that question, let's break this down as to why Rebirth is overall a very good map in comparison to what we had before. Rebirth Island was a very circular map. Circular, oval, whatever you want to call it. It has rotations in a circle. Everything is based on in a circle rotation. If you take this and you put it next to Ashika Island, for example, it's kind of a circle rotate, but your POIs are way more spread apart. And if you even want to compare that to Vondel, the same thing. It can take you a while to get from one POI to another. And that is overall the dynamic of Rebirth Island. It was very close quarters engagements, and it was overall a very good map for people to sit down and enjoy for hours. Now, even with the addition of Rebirth Island, Warzone is giving us things that we've always wanted or that we've never asked for but we were receiving, such as we're going to have a new contract now that we're going to be able to grind for in Rebirth. We have ranked comp play over on Rebirth Island even, and they're also bringing back some new and quality of life features such as the infill strikes, the dynamic weather, even the smart displays are telling you a little bit more about the map. For example, prison. That's a hot drop. You want to go there? Yes, do so and go and get your kills. Just those things alone make Rebirth sound so much better than what we had before, right? It doesn't end there. Even with the Season 3 Reloaded update, they're bringing back weapon trade stations, which if you don't know what that is, you put your weapon in and it'll give you a weapon back of lower rarity and some extra loot for you. Foresight, which will tell you every single zone for the rest of the game. And on top of it, we're having Specialists come back, which is a huge win in my book. Acquiring Specialists was such a good thing in the past, and I'm glad they're bringing it back. And that still doesn't even stop there. We're having the addition of Lockdown on Rebirth Island, and we're also having a new mode where you can fly in with your guns automatically right out of the plane. So if you like going for high kills every single game, this mode is going to be for you. Now, after all of these gameplay changes and dynamics that are being added into Warzone and even Rebirth Island as a whole, this game feels so much better than what we had 3 seasons ago. Infinity Ward ruined Call of Duty and Warzone as a whole again, and we're trying to all get back the hope that we once had back in Modern Warfare 2019, or if you even had a bad experience with Warzone 2 and you're trying to make your way back into Warzone 3 and give some hope to the Call of Duty series. And what we're going to do is now go back to my question that I stated at the beginning of the video. Do you guys remember, will Warzone be saved by Rebirth Island? And what we're going to do is, my Vanguard and Cold War players, after hearing all of these changes that are coming to Rebirth Island, do you guys like the changes? Do you guys not like the changes? Overall, how do you guys feel about Warzone right now versus how you did back then? And for my Warzone 2 and Warzone 3 players, how do you guys feel about Warzone at this specific moment? Are you guys going to keep playing in the long haul, or are you going to pick up a new battle royale such as Fortnite, Apex, or PUBG? And again, I'm going to keep playing Warzone because I enjoy it. I have been playing Call of Duty ever since the original Modern Warfare 2 and the Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops series. And I hope some of you nostalgians can relate to me on this, that we had great things in the past and we wish we could relive those moments of going upstairs, either hopping on your PlayStation or your Xbox and gaming with the friends. But we have to move on, and what we have now is pretty much as similar, if not better, to what we did have back then. And if you guys made it this far into the video yet and you guys aren't subscribed, my question to you is why? We do a lot of Call of Duty content in terms of Call of Duty overall news, tips and tricks on how to improve at Warzone, and overall best loadout. And I even have a Warzone TV challenge series that we're going to be attempting weekly. It's going to be every Sunday. If you want to check out my first video, it will be in the channel up above to the right. Just click that and it'll bring you to the first episode. And if you guys want, join a Discord. I have a very good community over there. We're always hanging out in the just chatting, vibing, playing Warzone multiplayer. So definitely stop by for a good time. And if you guys like this type of content, definitely drop a like so I know, so I can keep doing more of this type of thing. And it'll also get pushed out to see how much people are enjoying Warzone right now versus how much are not. But I hope you guys are enjoying Rebirth as much as I am, and let me know, are you guys excited for the rest of Season 3 and beyond? I hope you guys are, because I am too. But then again, it's Scat ID. Stay blessed, stay positive, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.